It's not edible, and that's the other one. Even with sauce, and I have plenty of that. Julia and I have literally, apart from just down at the Crown and a pint and a burger, come from Devon today. We live in Sussex, but for the last 4 days we have been on a Devonshire farm, and we've been lambing. It's the lambing season, and we've been having an absolutely incredible time pulling out little baby lambs and watching them die. Because we don't know what we're doing. No, we did have a couple of deaths, and it was very sad, and both Julia and I had one little lamb who did die in our arms. It took one look at me and said, "Bless you." I've had enough. We've had little lambs that have gone, or rather the ewes that have turned around and said, "Oh, are you mine? No, I'm not interested." So we've had them sort of being abandoned, orphaned as they call. And so then we've bottle fed them. Julia's made up the special powder, which is stressed very carefully, mix it up in the back room there, and bottle fed these beautiful things. And we've been with two of the most marvellous farmers that you could, bar John of course, and Mark, of course, present company accepted, absolutely awake and knows what's going on. They have 180 sheep. Just down the road, there's another one with 3,000 sheep. These guys, they look after their sheep, they bring them in, they nurture them, they care for them, and they're there 24/7. The two children that they have, who are in their 30s, are there looking after them, and they take shifts and things. Andy, the farmer, he's got another job because they need the money. They have a glamping site, they have tents and various things. They shut all that down so that we could come. Didn't want to scare anybody. And so that we could film. And you'll see next week, hopefully, the results of that, all that videoing that we've got. Very beautiful shots, but you know, they really work very hard, and we've been witnessing to that. And these are farmers who are awake. The other guys, the 3,000 herd, they do the lambing, but they do a system called the New Zealand lamb. You just slam it straight in the oven. And what they do is they just let them lamb, which you might think is more natural, to the elements. So the lambs, 3,000 lambs, they go out in the morning, they come round, the farmers come round and just pick up the dead. Fortunately, there's not that many, obviously, because most of the lambs hopefully are all right. But there's different ways of doing all these things, and we saw all of that. And for us, it's, as wannabe farmers, it's just trying to get exposed to as much of the beauty and the horrors and the hardships of food production. Because at the end of the day, as Andy said, we don't do this just for fun, as much as fun as it can be, and there are great moments. There are moments when he argues with Nikki, his wife, about which way they should be dealing with a certain lamb or a certain ewe and things, and they'll have a stinking row, and then they'll get on with the job. But at the end of the day, it is all